Hello guys, MonkeyBot here, and today we're going to be discovering what the old world mod will bring in the late game. So, we can't do our traditional time-lapse setup, as I haven't got the mods to support it yet. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing as the Changeling here. I have just taken a cult here in this settlement here, and then I'm just going to hide him in this corner and just let it run. Just let the end time run, and I'll be meeting you up again every 50 turns, give a little update on the map, see how things are growing, how each empire is developing, and then we'll continue on from there. So I'll go to at least turn 300, maybe more, depending on how I feel by the time I actually get to that point and how insane I am going by watching this time. Just fly by with the end turn, but we'll start with there. So I'll see you on turn 50. So here we are, guys, on turn 50. So let's have a look at the situation. So, wow. The empire is obviously growing quite big. Festus is still kind of holding on. Although Hockland is still alive. That's surprising. Let's look down south. Oh, wow. So, Solent has been taken over by Lord Skrolk and the Ogre Kingdoms here. Vlad is kind of sitting around idling. Wood Elves kind of pushing out nicely. Kislev has basically controlled all of Kislev now. What is Helpit doing?
All hail, horned rat.
Okay, so Helpit is just kind of sitting in Helpit. That's kind of disappointing. They're actually friends with the Khorne faction here. They've got a nice non-aggression pact, but they are at war with the Slaanesh faction here. But I don't know if that's causing them to kind of stay stuck here. Maybe he's not going to use the underway stance to get over that. I don't know. Here is kind of... Oh, Mother Estanki is pushing in on here. At war with Valkyr. And Valkyr is actually at war with the Chaos Dwarves here as well. So that's probably why they've not been pushing out here very much, because they're at war with each other. Let's look into Norska. So Norska, yeah, as I predicted, very much... Although, wow, Boris is still kind of alive. That's actually quite surprising. But apart from that, you got the Vampire Coast still alive here. Ah, okay, this would be the problem. So Slaanesh and Khorne are too busy fighting each other that they haven't actually dealt with anything else. Yeah, Archaon's kind of just sitting around. Tomb Kings are still here, although it looks like Kairos is dealing with that quite nicely. Let's go to the west side here. Okay. Loki. Oh, wow. So Loki Felhar is actually taken over Albion with Grimgor, and they're actually friends. So yeah, Loki Felhar and oh yeah, and Nurgle are actually becoming friends as well. Bretonia, yeah, Northern Bretonia very well secure up here. Although Southern Bretonia definitely in control of Grom the Paunch here, and actually being pushed in by Wulfric. Okay. Clan Squire kind of chilling in his home territory, nothing too much to say here. Okay, so Rakarth and Snitch are definitely at war with each other. They're kind of a bit of a stalemate there, going back and forth by the looks of it. Let's go on to the Badlands before we move on. So, okay. Teclis has taken over most of the Badlands. Let's look at Carrick 8 Peaks. Okay, so Queek has actually decided to abandon Carrick 8 Peaks here. And just kind of get territory south, while Belagar and forgotten his name. I can't remember his name. You know who I mean. This guy. They're kind of fighting over... Oh, they're not actually at war, but they do hate each other. And Belagar is actually kind of... Yeah. they kind of just left Skarsnik, that's his name, left Skarsnik to kind of take care of 8 peaks themselves. So, okay. And then dwarves are kind of holding on. Yeah, Umgrim is still really powerful here. And okay, that's kind of it so far. All right, let's see you in another 50 turns. Okay, guys, so we're back on turn 100 now. It's already getting tiring going through these end turns, I tell you. So the Empire is growing. Franz is getting quite powerful, although he's kind of in a bit of a stalemate by the looks of it with Vlad. In fact, it looks like Vlad is actually pushing out quite nicely. You've got... Oh, let's actually open all of this up. There we go. You got Clan Pestilence here, still kind of tickling away at the Empire, same as it was before. Yeah, Dreicher's not really done anything. As well, the Wood Elves are kind of just doing their own thing anyway. So, Kislev. Let's have a look at Kislev. Okay, so... Oh! We've got the invasion of Kislev, guys. We have an actual invasion taking place. Looks like Chaos has finally got their act together, and they're actually starting to push in on the northern border. Looks like Hellpit is kind of under threat by Kislev, although they seem to... They actually haven't got any armies. Oh, never mind. Their armies are over here. Okay, so Hellpit have actually made their way out and has started colonizing other regions now. You've got the Darklands over here. Nothing's really changed. Oh, Mother Estankia is pushing in, although not so... Ah, so Mother Estankia must have taken out Valkyr here. But it's now at war with these Khorne demons here, so we'll probably take them out quite quickly. Let's have a look at Norska. So yeah, it does look like it's been quite... I bet all of these are kind of like friendly and allied up now. Yeah, these are all becoming friends, allying up with everyone. Yeah, they're all becoming friends. Chaos is going to become a threat now. Ah, it did look like Nurgle was kicked out of the party though. Archeon has decided that Nurgle does not want to be part of the end times. So he's saying now, these two still at war. Yes, they are. This stalemate of a war between Slaanesh and Khorne is still going on. The Vampire Coast has been kicked out. Let's have a look at Albion right now. Ah, okay, so Grimgor has decided Albion is now his and is kicking even the external invaders out. So I bet in about 50 turns, Grimgor would start to invade Norska, which could really put a back foot on the Chaos invasion here. Bretonia kind of actually almost taken all of Bretonia. There's just a little bit of greenskins still left over here. Are the Wood Elves a threat, or are they? Oh no, they're allies. Okay, so the Wood Elves are not going to be a threat here. There is a southern threat with Norska here. They're kind of, I don't know if they're in a stalemate or keep it. Ah, never mind. Raponce is kind of pushing in on here against Snitch here. While he's actually got peace with Rakarth now. Oh, they got a non-aggression pact, in fact. I'm pretty sure they were at war 50 turns ago, so that's nice to see that these guys are kind of becoming friends again, and hopefully give a little bit of pressure on Bretonia up here. So let's have a look now at Clan Squire. Clan Squire is at war with the Pirates of Sartosa. I can imagine they'll probably be the one to win that war. You've got... I forgot his name. This guy. I've forgotten his name. Oh, there's so many legendary lords now, I can't remember them all. He's kind of getting a little bit of an empire. He's allying up with the cult of Sotek down here, and is at war with Clan Squire. So yeah, I can see that the armies are actually going in. Clan Squire has actually got a fight on 2 borders here, so actually they might not be able to win against Sartosa. The Wood Elves kind of don't have any wars going by the looks of it. Yeah, they are at war with the Skaven actually, with Clan Squire and Clan Pestilence. Yeah, we've already talked about Clan Pestilence. They're kind of on the survival mode. The dwarves aren't very strong. Although you got Ungrim up here, which is kind of doing okay. Not really at war with anyone, but kind of just existing. Down south, looks like the Order Tide is kind of winning. Ah, yeah, even Belagar has decided that Carrick 8 Peaks is now going to be his. So, are these two allies? No, they have just got a non-aggression pact, so it's nothing too special. But they kind of are being put on the back foot a little bit. Looks like the Tomb Kings are actually pushing up now against Teclis. I'm pretty sure they were kind of almost dead at one point. Yeah, so we're kind of doing okay. Clan Rictus is gone. Yeah, there's Crookback Mountain and one more settlement here. Although Crookback Mountain is very defendable here. So he may still be a nuisance for quite a while. Okay, so that's turn 100. Let's do another 50 more till turn 150. So here we are, guys, at turn 150. Let's have a look at the situation. So the Empire haven't really moved a lot. In fact, I think they're losing territory. Definitely Festus is kind of really pushing them back here. Is this all Nurgle corruption here? It's a lot of Chaos corruption, yeah. I think Nurgle is actually pushing the Empire back here. As well as Vlad. Vlad seems to be gaining a lot more territory here. The Golden Order are still kind of around. Moving up to Kislev now. Kislev is losing a lot of its central territory here. So, yeah, Kairos and whose vassal is this? Who owns this one? Village. Okay, so it's a full-on Tzeentch invasion right now. So, yeah, they've also got this guy here. I have no idea who he's vassaled with. I actually don't know. Is he vassaled? Okay, so Sigvald. So Sigvald is over here. So a lot of Slaanesh and a lot of Tzeentch now invading Kislev. Moving on to Norsca itself, it still seems very solid in Chaos hands. It's kind of a bit hellish over there. Are these still at war? Yes, this never-ending back-and-forth war between Nakari and Skarbrand is just never-ending. Looks like there's a fleet invasion being prepared over here, ready to take over Albion. He hasn't got many armies left, actually. Grimgor, so I think he's attempted an invasion, although actually they're not at war anymore. So maybe there was an invasion, he lost all of his armies, and now he's just like, nah, I peace out, dude. Moving down to Bretonia here. Bretonia's up here. Bretonia, Grimgor has actually decided to go to war against Northern Bretonia. We have a Green Tide invasion now on Northern Bretonia, which means Bretonia is no longer fully safe. It's now compromised by an enemy. Moving down south, we've got Albrecht. I'm pretty sure Albrecht has actually taken some territory away from Norsca. I think Norsca had a little bit of territory up here, if I remember, on turn 100. This down here, though, Astalia is very much in Skaven and Norsca's hands. They are all now allies with each other, all three of these factions. Moving on, are these guys allies? Yeah, these are also allies. So Clan Squire is got a good ally to the west of him. He's still going to war. Oh, he's peaced out with Sartosa. And now he's actually pushing quite hard into Thoric. I remember his name now. Thoric's territory now. He's actually lost quite a bit by the looks of it. What strength rank is he now? Oh, I've not actually met him yet. Okay, never mind. And Clan Pestilence is actually gaining a bit of territory now against the Empire. So the Empire is kind of crumbling. All three of the Order Tide factions over here are actually crumbling. The only one that seems to be doing very well, though, is the Dwarfs here. They seem to be taking over a lot of territory, but as I said, I guess because looks like Queek's down to 1 territory. Skarsnik is out. But as I predicted in my top 5 video, whoever owns this is just going to win the entire Badlands here. I'm pretty sure he's got all of these buffs going on. Oh, no, he's not decided to build them, actually. Oh, no. Well, yeah, he's deciding to build some of these here. Yeah, these are all very good territory, and it's given him a nice boost. Are these guys? No, these guys are now friends. Yeah. Okay. And then moving on up here, I did just sort of miss a few things. Mother Estankia is kind of there. Kind of taking over a lot of the map, actually. Yeah, Mother Estankia is doing very well. The Chaos Dwarfs are kind of just sitting around, not really doing anything. And yeah, that's turn 150. Okay, I'll see you guys on turn 200. Okay, guys, so we're back for turn 200 now. We're getting really far into the late game. These turn times are really starting to get grindy. Okay, let's have a look. So, the vampires are really starting to push out now. Looks like Vlad is really getting on the back foot. Hold on. Are they, okay, no, they are allies. He's obviously just lost territory. And, yeah, Reichland is falling, and falling fast. Oh, yeah, need to open this up again. Moving on to Kislev. Moving on to Kislev, not much has changed, to be honest. The invasion is still happening. It seems like it's very back and forth, like still central. Kislev here is still contested by Chaos. So we've got Norska up here. Moving on. Oh, Boris is still alive. Has he always been alive? And he's not at war with anyone. What's going on down here? Wait, hold on. Okay, so Nakari has vassalized Boris. Okay, so Boris now has gone to the Dark Prince and is probably now going to go at war with his own daughter. But is he now at war with I don't really know what's going on. Are these two still at war? Yes. Okay, so these two are still in their stalemate war. But apart from that, Norska's kind of the same. I'm guessing Albion's the same. Yeah, Albion is the exact same. Bretonia is no longer a country. Bretonia is now the new Badlands, and it's just run by the Greenskins. Yeah. And these two are good friends, so they're not going to declare war on anything here. You got Albric, which is just on his last legs, and with even, oh wow, this is a Vermintide, all right. Definitely going to be taking out the rest of Albric over there. I'm guessing Astalia is the exact same. Yeah, Astalia is the same. Oh, I have not actually noticed that this has been added. I never noticed that before, and it took me 200 turns to realize that. Yeah, this is all the same. The Badlands are all the same. They're definitely run by the dwarves and the Golden Order here. Oh. Okay, who is this going for? Ah, okay, so this is quite interesting. These armies, how many? 5 armies are now all going to start attacking the Chaos, not the Chaos Dwarves, the Vampire counts here. So that might give Reichland the breathing room that he needs. Apart from that, the mountains are still kind of the same. Let's see what's going on up here. Okay. So, so Kislev has actually confederated the Hag Queen as Mother Estankia. They've confederated by the looks of it. So you... Village has now started to take over this area, and is also at war with the Chaos Dwarves. So the Chaos Dwarves are just not wanting to join in the end times here. Yeah, so the big major change in this this one is Bretonia definitely is now at a loss. So it depends how this runs now, because Reichland is now going to be attacked by both the Greenskins and the Skaven down here, but at the same time they're also going to get a breathing room here from Belagar. So let's see you in another 50 turns. Let's go. Okay guys, turn 250. We're almost at 300. Okay, so let's have a look at the situation. So Reichland is pretty much dead. Altdorf has fallen to Grom. Up here you've got... Oh, the Wood Elves are actually fighting back quite nicely. But it's mainly being held by Sigvald. Although, what's his name? Kostalton is actually pushing into the Empire. It's kind of killing all of Reichland's enemies, but it probably is forgetting on the north side. Although he's not actually at war with any of Chaos up here. So actually Kislev is holding on quite nicely. It's actually been saved a little bit by the Slayer King here. Vlad is on the verge of dying again. Yeah, so he's almost down. Let's have a look up here in the Darklands. So they've peaced out now. Good. So they're now at war. Who are they at war with? Okay, I've not actually met them. But they're at war with Kislev right now. So actually they've decided to finally join the end times. The Chaos Dwarves are now on Team Chaos. Moving up into Norska here. Again, same as normal. Nothing's really happened. Okay. It looks like Scarbrand has actually been wiped out. So, yeah, Nakari won. So hopefully Nakari will actually get in on the end times action now. Loki Felhar is just building an unnecessary amount of fleets here that he's doing nothing with. Okay. So that's who's Nakari is going up against now. Nakari actually decided to go to war against Grimgor here. That's a very, very bold move, if I say so myself. Okay, so tiny little Nakari here is going up against the Green Tide in Albion, and then probably going down here to fight Bretonia. Oh, that was Bretonia here. Loki Felhar is kind of here as well. Dealing with, I guess, Reichland. Yeah, dealing with Reichland. This is all still owned by Greenskins. Still kind of the same story over here. Looks like, I guess, Thoric was confederated here by Kazakarak. And is now not really at war with anyone. He's just kind of still sitting around. And then I guess the Badlands here is the same story. Nothing's really changed here. Okay. So it's very on edge right now. Like, I have no idea who's going to win this. But we're going to do another 50 turns, and then we're going to call it there. Right, I'll see you on the final turn of 300. Right, guys, so we finally made it to turn 300. And, yeah, the Tomb Kings are up here now. So, yeah, let's have a look at the situation. So, the Empire is still holding on. Somehow. And he took out the Wood Elves at the north? Really? Who's he at war with?
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my
Holy
mood
shit.
is dark.
He's vassalized with bloody Nakari as well. Alright, okay, never mind. So, the Empire is now part of the end times. Yeah, the Empire has decided, screw this, I'm going to Chaos. We've got Beastmen coming back up here. Yeah, we'll go up a little bit further north. So it looks like the Slayer King and Kostaltin are kind of trying to push back into the Empire themselves with Clan Angrand. The Kislev home country is kind of the same. Like, nothing's really happened in Kislev. It's just a little bit of a stalemate. I guess the Slayer King has just kind of helped Kislev quite a bit, pushed back. I think Prague is actually being controlled, although it might have been controlled for quite a while. But the western side of Kislev has actually gone. Hellpit is just kind of staying in Hellpit. They're kind of getting pushed back. I'm guessing that all of Norska is the exact same. Yeah, all of Norska is the exact same. He's kind of not doing anything. Why is he building so many armies around here? But not fighting. Who would he be at war with?
You are not welcome in
Just
my court,
the Orthodoxy.
yet here you are.
Okay. So, are you still at war? Okay, so they actually peaced out in the end. So Grimgor and Nakari didn't actually want to fight in the end. So Grimgor now is only at war with no one. Who's Grimgor at war with? Oh, Grimgor's at war with the Wood Elves. Okay, and he's actually taken out the Wood Elves all the way to the corner now. Grom has decided he wants to go to war against Skarsnik here. And actually pushed him back quite well. Skarsnik is now... Not Skarsnik. Snitch, sorry. Snitch is now on the... right backed up in the corner here. Norska, or Wolfric, should I say, is kind of doing his own thing. He's kind of not really done much for quite a few hundred turns now. Clan Squire is actually being pushed back by the dwarfs. And then I'm guessing this is all the same down here. Yeah. Okay. So there's kind of all three winners, to be honest. Like, the three winners of this would actually be Chaos. Kislev is kind of meh. He's kind of like existing. But the dwarfs down here are definitely controlled by the Order Tide here. And then you've got a big green skin invasion here. And I think they would continue to pile in on here. And then mainly Chaos, I would guess. Because although it looks quite funny with Raglan. But Raglan is now part of Chaos. The Empire is controlled by mostly Chaos and a little bit of Norska and the dwarfs. So I'd say the two big winners here are Chaos. Actually, no. I'll say three winners. I'll say Chaos, the Greenskins down here, and then the Order Tide in the Badlands here. Okay, so that was my 300 turn AI only on the Old World mod. Thank you very much for watching. For more Warhammer content, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, guys.